Flydubai has just placed one of the most aggressive orders in Middle East aviation history. Up to 250 A321neos and up to 150 Boeing 737 Maxes, plus 30 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners from 2023. Here's what makes this groundbreaking. Flydubai operates just 96 aircraft today, and it now has up to 430 aircraft on order or committed. But there's something nobody is talking about. This isn't just an airline expansion, this is Dubai building something the aviation industry has basically never seen before. And when you understand what the city is actually building, the scale will suddenly make sense. So to begin, I want to start by clearing something up immediately. Flydubai is not a low-cost carrier. Not anymore. Maybe it was in 2009, but that positioning has died years ago. Today, Flydubai operates lie-flat business class seats on Boeing 737s, full flatbeds on narrow-bodies, is rolling out Starlink Wi-Fi across the entire fleet starting in 2026, free high-speed internet gate-to-gate. Their business class pricing can often sometimes even match Emirates on overlapping routes. This is not Ryanair, this isn't Air Arabia, this is now a semi-premium airline that happens to fly narrow bodies. And here's the part that explains everything. Flydubai is 100% owned by the government of Dubai, just like Emirates. The same chairman, Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Maktoum, runs both airlines. Now, the current fleet of Flydubai is just 96 aircraft, all Boeing 737s, a mix of 737-800s, 737 MAX 8s, and MAX 9s. The Airbus deal came first, up to 250 A321neos via a Memorandum of Understanding signed on November 18, 2025. This is Flydubai's first ever Airbus order. Flydubai has not yet disclosed the A321LR and A321 XLR split, but the order covers the full A321neo family, including the long-range A321 XLR. This MOU, not yet firm as is normal at air shows, was signed by Al Maktoum and Airbus CEO with Flydubai CEO present, signalling highest level state backing. Sheikh Ahmed stated, "This agreement aligns with Dubai's D33 economic agenda and supports Dubai World Central's plan to become the world's largest airport." The A321 XLR has enough range to connect Dubai to Western Europe, East Africa, and many parts of Asia on a single aisle aircraft. Boeing has nothing that competes with the A321 XLR. The 737 MAX 10 is still uncertified and doesn't quite have the range. Flydubai CEO confirmed Boeing's delays on the MAX 10 really forced its hand. This is Flydubai's first ever Airbus order, signalling the airline's strategic move to diversify risk away from Boeing after MAX 10 certification delays. Deliveries should start in around 2031, and remember that year because it becomes critical in a moment. The Boeing deal followed 75 firm orders and 75 options for Boeing 737 MAXes. A potential but unconfirmed mix of MAX 8, MAX 9 and MAX 10 if Boeing ever gets it certified. And then let's not forget there's the 787 order from the Dubai Air Show in 2023. 30 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners, Flydubai's first wide bodies ever. And if you add it all up, with Flydubai only operating 96 aircraft at the moment, they now have up to 430 aircraft on order that's committed. That's approximately a 4.5x expansion, which is basically unheard of for most airlines around the world. It's literally crazy. Flydubai's future narrow-body fleet will exceed many regional competitors with up to 430 aircraft committed. This is literally one of the most aggressive expansions we have ever seen in Middle East aviation. So why would an airline with just 96 planes order 430 more? The answer isn't just growth, it's infrastructure. Dubai World Central explains everything. Also known as Al Maktoum International Airport, DWC will be the future for both Emirates and Flydubai. Dubai has just approved a $35 billion expansion of this airport, 5 parallel runways, 400 aircraft gates, and capacity for up to 260 million passengers per year. For context, Dubai's current international airport handled 92.3 million passengers last year, and it's already maxed out. Atlanta, the world's busiest airport, handled 108.1 million passengers in 2024. DWC will dwarf both airports. The first phase is expected to be completed in around 2032, and that's when both airlines begin relocating operations. Did you notice the timing? A321neo deliveries begin in 2031, perfectly timed for DWC's first operational phase around 2032. This isn't coincidence, this is literal pure coordination. Dubai's strategy is becoming clear. Become the world's connector city, Singapore plus Istanbul plus Doha times by 3. But to fill an airport that massive, you need 2 distinct operations. You need a flagship long-haul carrier handling prestige routes. That's Emirates with A380s, A350s, 777s and 787s with ultra-long-haul premium cabins. And then you need a regional feeder network with unmatched frequency and coverage. And that's where Flydubai will come in, handling thin routes, secondary cities, and high-frequency regional services. Together they create an ecosystem that no single airline could replicate. But there's one aircraft type that makes this entire system work, and Dubai knows it. The A321 XLR is the aircraft that could unlock Flydubai's future. Thin, long-haul routes, 8 to 11 hours range, and a much lower break-even than Emirates aircraft. It's a narrow body that can fly up to 11 hours of a range of about 4,700 nautical miles. That opens up routes that would historically require wider bodies but with much lower costs. And the economics work so much better for these thin markets. Think Dubai to Porto, Dubai to Cardiff, Dubai to Reykjavik, Dubai to Port Elizabeth, South Africa, all viable on a single aisle aircraft. Some routes from Dubai can't fill an Emirates 777 or A380 every day, but Flydubai A321 XLR with lower break-even and more flexibility could really make them work overnight. You need to think Turkish Airlines has been doing this for years. They operate one of the world's largest narrow-body fleets. Without AJet, its low-cost carrier, it has around 200 single-aisle aircraft. It flies to more countries than any other airline, 130 countries, 350 plus destinations. Flydubai is attempting a similar model on the narrow-body scale. But there's better geography, better premium products, Starlink Wi-Fi, life at business class, and critically, basically unlimited room to grow once DWC opens. But here's where things get complicated, because Flydubai isn't just feeding Emirates anymore. You see, Flydubai's network today focuses on secondary cities, Pakistan, Central Asia, Eastern Europe, Russia, and the Caucasus. Places like Baku, Tbilisi, Almaty, and Bucharest. These routes feed Emirates' long-haul network. Passengers connect in Dubai and continue on Emirates to New York, London, and Sydney. It's a perfect symbiotic relationship. But with 787s and A321 XLRs, Flydubai can launch its own long-haul routes that are point-to-point, from Dubai to pretty much anywhere in the world where connections will not be required. Flydubai, as mentioned, operates lie-flat business class on 737s, they're adding Starlink Wi-Fi, they're getting wide bodies. Its product is approaching Emirates' standard. When Flydubai starts flying 787s to European cities, where does Flydubai end and where does Emirates begin? The answer matters because it determines whether these two airlines stay separate or eventually merge. And that brings us on to the merger question. It isn't really just hypothetical anymore. Both airlines are 100% government owned, they have the same shareholder, the same chairman. The amount of difference between the two airlines is getting less and less. Flydubai's product is now premium. Emirates is one of the most recognizable brands on the planet, but Flydubai is not. You need to think there's growing fleet redundancy with Flydubai getting wide bodies and potentially Emirates looking at narrow bodies down the line. The connection product is already deeply integrated, the same terminal at Dubai International, check-through luggage, and a shared kind of loyalty alignment. Dubai's future mega hub will operate in tightly coordinated arrival and departure banks, morning South Asia and Africa arrivals, afternoon Europe and Asia connections, evening long-haul departures. Skywards is already the unified loyalty backbone. DWC could be the perfect symbolic moment, a new airport, new era, and one unified mega airline. But there are many reasons to keep these two airlines separate. Flydubai gives Dubai immense flexibility when it comes to pricing. It can undercut competitors on thin routes where Emirates can't compete profitably. Basically, with different cost structures, Dubai's government may want Flydubai to remain the feeder, the workhorse, the brand that takes on the operational risk on experimental routes. Ultimately, Dubai cares about global connectivity, and let's be honest, it's done an incredible job of that. If the system works better with two airlines, the government will keep it. If it works better merged at DWC, I think we could see a merger considered. At the end of the day, this is not an emotional decision, it's a business calculation. and I guess we want to look at what could go wrong. The thing is, 430 aircraft on order or committed is absolutely massive, even by Gulf standards. Qatar Airways operates about 230 aircraft, Emirates operates around 250. Flydubai's future narrowbody fleet will exceed basically all regional competitors. The skeptics here are asking hard questions. Can Flydubai train enough pilots for 430 new aircraft? Will the Gulf labour market have enough licensed engineers and MRO capacity? Fuel burn and payload for A321 XLRs in Dubai's extreme summers remain unknown and could impact range. Are there enough regional slots to even justify this expansion in other airports? And will Flydubai cannibalize Emirates long-haul traffic? Can Flydubai build a name recognition for premium long-haul markets when many travellers have never even heard of the airline? These are all such big questions. But I think the biggest question is whether this is about the real demand or Dubai signalling ambition to the world. Flydubai's expansion also responds to Saudi Arabia's aggressive plans. Riyadh Air is launching in late 2025 with orders for up to 60 A321neos, 50 A350s and 72 787s. With Saudia and other airlines in the country, Saudi Arabia is targeting 330 million passengers by 2030. Boeing claims Middle East narrowbody fleets will double in the next 20 years, but Boeing is selling airplanes. They have a vested interest in optimistic forecasts. The macro question comes down to DWC. Is it going to be the world's biggest hub or the world's most ambitious overbuild? Only time will tell, but Dubai is not known for betting small, and so far it's succeeded very well. I now wanted to talk a little bit about Emirates. The airline will likely remain wide-body only. We're talking 777s, 787s, A350s and A380s. If Emirates adds more A350s, you have to remember another 8 were ordered recently, the combined DWC hub gains even greater fleet flexibility. It will focus on ultra-long haul and premium markets, first class, business class, and the prestige product that has made Emirates famous around the world. It will leave thin routes entirely to Flydubai. There may be closer branding alignment, shared loyalty programs, joint marketing, and both airlines will move to DWC in the early 2030s. The combined effect creates a 2-tier global super hub. Emirates is the flagship, the icon, the airline everyone knows, and Flydubai is the regional and mid-haul specialist, the workhorse, the airline that opens up new markets and feeds the flagship. Together, they create the largest global alliance system by destinations served. And it's not even about competition, it's about airlines complementing each other, two pieces of the same machine. So overall, I really wanted just to tie this all together and tell you what Flydubai could become, and I think there are 4 possibilities. Possibility 1 will be a regional feeder airline sticking to the old model. I think this is unlikely, it's kind of outgrown this. Possibility 2, a Turkish Airlines kind of challenger with a huge narrowbody fleet and broad global reach. This makes a lot of sense, especially with how many planes Flydubai has on order. Then there's possibility 3, an Emirates 2.0 with huge Airbus and Boeing fleets. Although Flydubai's product leans premium, it's not as premium as Emirates, so there is going to be a big difference. And then there's possibility 4. Part of a future Emirates Group mega airline. Plausible but unlikely even once DWC opens. I think the most likely scenario combines all of these elements. Flydubai becomes an airline with one of the world's largest narrowbody fleets and a mid-haul network perfectly complementing Emirates' super long-haul operations. Together, Dubai becomes the #1 aviation hub on Earth by the 2040s. And that's why the orders make sense. This isn't just an airline buying planes, this is Dubai building infrastructure for the next 20 years that's going to reshape global aviation. DWC gives both airlines unlimited room to grow, no capacity constraints, no slot restrictions, at least on their home turf, and very limited limits. The next decade will determine whether Flydubai becomes a supporting act or one half of the most powerful dual airline system the world has ever seen. Dubai is not playing small, they're executing a massive coordinated strategy, and Flydubai is a critical piece of that plan. And the pieces are falling into place. The execution will determine the outcome, and we'll see what happens with Flydubai in the years to come.